Have you even played it, mate? It's a question most people ask me when they find out I've got 2,000 games. They want to know how many I've actually played. I don't know. It used to be a really high amount, and then I started collecting for a full PS2, full Xbox 360, and I bet that's dropped. So we've been working through in this series, looking at my whole collection and looking at how many games we have played. Today we're looking at the Master System. I've got a huge Master System collection, and this is where my percentage could drop a little bit because I never had a Master System as a kid. So all these games I bought when I got a Master System and I started collecting. Now, my first game is going to be a tester, whether you think I'm doing okay or not, because we've got Lemons. Now, I'm going to say I've played Lemons. I have played this game and tested it to see whether it works. I don't know what's going on with the cover. It looks too short. But I have played Lemons to death. But I played it on the PC. I've played this to test to see if it works. I am counting that as I've played it. Now, here's what my rule is going to be. If the game is significantly different from the original, say if there's a completely different Lemons game to the one on the PC, I wouldn't say I've played it. However, have a look on the back. If you know Lemons, and when I tested it, it's the first few levels. This is the Lemons games I have played over and over again. So, for the first one, we have played this one. Lemons, great game. You sort of have the strategy where you have to try and get to the end of the level, and you have different jobs you can give the Lemons, like builder or making a ladder or exploding to get you through the level, but you only have a set amount. Great little strategy game if you've not played it. Next we have the Lucky Dime Caper. So the Lucky Dime Caper there, Donald Duck. A game I have not played. Looks like a standard 2D platformer that we had back in the day. We had lots of those. What do you think, by the way, these Master System boxes? All grid paper. Let me know in the comments. Did you like the uniformity? I did not. I did not. So that is one we have not played, so we're 1 for 1. Master System Olympic Gold. I'm counting this as I have played it. This is Olympic Gold, so I put there so we'll actually focus. This is Olympic Gold. It is your standard sports game. I have played the Mega Drive version of this loads and loads and loads. Had a little go. It's just a sort of de-res version of that, not much different. So I'm counting that as I have played it. It's basically a track and field clone, isn't it? Next we have Pac-Mania, not Pac-Man. This is a really bad one. They tried to sort of go half 3D with it, but keep it sort of as Pac-Man is. It's a standard Pac-Man game. It's not very good. Have a go at the PlayStation 1 Pac-Man game. That's really, really good. We have played this one. Now, this was the one where I was on the fence about. Bart versus the Space Mutants. I played this loads on the Mega Drive, and I actually put an hour or two into this when I got this, so I really wanted to see whether I knew what to do. It's one of the Simpsons game before Simpsons games started to get good with your road rage and stuff like that. It's a platform game where you got to find aliens, you get X-ray specs, you got to turn stuff purple with spray paint. It is very, very confusing if you don't know what you are doing. We have played this one. Now this one, Sonic the Hedgehog, is a game I will play but I haven't yet. This is very different from the Mega Drive version, so I'm not going to count that as being played. It's got 6 rounds. I used to look like, did you see that? Master System games used to tell you how many levels, basically used to call them rounds. But with this one, it's completely different to the original Sonic one. Sonic the Hedgehog 1 was my first ever game that I sort of really played on a console and hammered it. But this is too different for me to say I have played this one. So that is a no. And the same goes with its sequel, Sonic 2. Because if you play the Mega Drive version, the more popular version, you know there are no hand gliders anywhere. So yeah, it is completely different, and I've not played this one yet. I'm trying to get us all the Sonic games. I'm very far off. Very far off. I've got like all the classic Sonic ones on the Mega Drive and stuff like that. But when it gets to sort of Werehogs and colours and all that jazz, we're way off with that one. Next one. This one is Spider-Man. Spider-Man, alright game, platform. If I remember, do you choose which enemy and level you want to go for? I played this last on the Mega Drive. Looking at it and having a little playthrough, I think it's a lot different to the Mega Drive version. So I'm going to count this as a have not played this one as well. So at the minute we're 4 for 4. Played for my Master System collection, 4 of them we haven't. This one we're going to count as we have Super Kickoff. Played this quite a bit on the Mega Drive. Again, not this version of it. We played a little bit on this game. It's your top-down soccer game. Soccer, why am I saying soccer? That's from US Gold. The Americans are getting inside my head. I like sensible soccer, that type of stuff. Not very good, but we've played that one. Tasmania. Tasmania was one of the games I had as a kid on my Mega Drive. I didn't have this version. I've looked at it. I think it's trying to be the same, but it's quite different. You play obviously as Taz, who was quite famous in the 90s. I don't feel like he is now. Warner Brothers cartoons. Is he Warner Brothers? I feel like he's Warner Brothers. Sort of out of favour now, aren't they? I always found this really hard as a kid. There was lots of like leaps of faith and things that you would fall down. I never knew where I was going. That one looks a bit different now, so I'm going to say I have not played this one. This one I got when I first started collecting. I sort of wanted to go for every system from like the Master System and NES, main consoles, not the Neo Geos and stuff, up until current days. That was a ridiculous idea. And I made a list for all the systems like Master System, Sega Saturn, what game should you get. This one was suggested a lot. Teddy Boy. It looks like a platformer, like not your standard platformer like a Mario, more like, I don't know, one of the games like Flicky's Island or something like that, where you've got a thing to do on a stage. This one always comes up, and it must be a Master System game, but I have not played it yet, so we have not played that one. Asterix. Has it got like a little tagline? No. Asterix and Obelix were again a cartoon that was huge back when I was a kid. They were French. I'm sure it was a French animation art station studio that did it as well. And I used to watch them. This little guy, it's a bit like Popeye. It was like French Popeye. They were fighting the Romans, trying to get them out of Gaul, France, and they'd have like this nectar or something that they would have that'd make them super strong. I always remember the cartoons. I used to enjoy it quite a bit. In the game, from testing it, I'm not going to say I've played it. I've tested it for like half an hour and got some footage on it, but I haven't really played it. You go between the two characters, Obelix big and stronger. Obviously, standard Asterix smaller and lighter, so you got different mechanics on there. It was quite a fun game when I played it, but I have not played it properly. How have we not played this one? Of course we have. Double Dragon, and here we go. Don't like it. I think it was a product of its time. I grew up on Streets of Rage. Oh, we'll focus that one. There we go. I grew up on Streets of Rage, and this just feels slow and clunky. This, I think, suffers from being an arcade game where it was made to eat money, to really take money away from you. So it's really unforgiving. It's easy to get like hit. I don't think you can sort of get through it in one. Well, there will be people who can, but standardly you can't. So it's a side-scroll and beat 'em up. We have played it, but I'm not a big fan of it. This one, there was loads of games like this back in the 90s. McDonald's Global Gladiators didn't really have anything to do with McDonald's. A standard platformer. I've played the Mega Drive version of it, and it's too different for this, so I haven't really played this one. Let's see what it says. Strap on your goo shooter and join Mick and Mac. Yeah, doesn't that make you want to jump in? It sounded like everyone made a 2D platformer. I played this one. Does anyone remember this? I used to go to a soft play called Charlie Chalks. That was a cartoon as well that I don't think people remember. Anyway, I used to go there, and they used to have like Mega Drives, and you'd pay for tokens, and you'd have loads of games and you'd play on them, but the tokens would be like half an hour's worth of play or something. And I remember playing that one loads there, because I always play the games that I wouldn't have at home. We've got Batman Returns. Great film. Really good Master System game, actually. I find it hard. You've got a mechanic with your sort of bat-a-rang or bat rope, whatever it is, and you can swing to get up, and I find that hard to do. But it is a cool little game. If you enjoy playing 8-bit games, it's a good one. I haven't completed it, but I did try and see how far I could get through a couple of times. Another game that always Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. It's not the action game. I think this is probably because there's a lot of Indiana Jones games that were sort of point and click before this one came out. I really want to play, is it The Fate of Atlantis, which is the point and click? I love point and click games, and I've never played it yet. This one I haven't played as well. Well, I've made some footage on it, so I've put it in the console. It was rock hard, and it did not make me want to play again. It wasn't fun at all. So I probably might not play that one because I'd give it a go, and I didn't like it. So we haven't played that one. And then lastly, we have the Jungle Book, another Disney game. And if you have a look on it, the graphics for Master System actually look really colourful and really cool. However, I've not played this one yet, and I've not heard many people rave about this one, so that makes me think that maybe it's not the best game. By the way, if you look at what a Master System cartridge looks at, if you are a lot younger than me, it looks like that. Okay. Yeah, so I've not played that one, so I can't really comment on it. So let's have a look. Got my games here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 we have played. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 we have not played. I think that's the first time I've got a system where I've not played as many as I have played. So that's going to knock my percentage down. So there we go. There is the percentages of the games I have played so far, all my systems that I've looked at, and the percentage of how many I've played. I can't see it now because that maths is too strong for my head to do. I'll have to get a calculator. Really appreciate everyone for jumping in, especially the Patreons. Thank you so much to them, helping make this, we're going to put them there, helping make this sort of worthwhile and the journey that we can go on. So thank you so much for that. And a lot of you might be new, the channel is starting to grow. So if you haven't made this time far in the video, I'm hoping you like me slightly, maybe. Drop a like, a subscribe, all that type of stuff. But also, you might not know, Linktree is in my bio. I've got a TikTok channel, a Twitch channel. We stream all the time. Streaming on YouTube now as well, so you can catch me here. And I have a podcast called 30 Something Gamers. Me and my friend Boxiati talk about lots of stuff to do with games, light-hearted comedy one, so get involved in that. I think that's it. Is that all I do? I think so. My Patreon is there as well if you want to jump on and support me. I do appreciate it if you do. But thank you very much for watching this video, and we'll catch you in the next one where hopefully I've played more of the games.